Okay, let's talk about density. So density is a formula that you have to calculate. It's a ratio of mass to volume. Now mass is how much stuff is in something, and it's measured in grams. By the way, 1 gram is about a large paper clip. Volume is a measure of the space something takes up, and it's measured in cubic centimeters, and that's a cubic centimeter. So I have these 5 cylinders of 5 different metals here. And the question I have for you is, what do we know about the density of these items? Well, let's first look at the volume. Since density is mass divided by volume, let's take a look at their volume. Now the diameter of these cylinders is the same, but what is different is they have different lengths. So what can we say about the volume of all of these? Well, we can say the volumes of all of them are different, okay? So in the equation, this would be different. The volumes would all be different. The next thing we should talk about is the mass. Okay, well, to measure the mass, you need a balance. I have a digital balance right here. So let's turn it on. And it's a little hard to see the number. Oh, it's still turning on. There we go. Okay, let's start with the longest one, which is a metal called aluminum. And it looks like it has a mass of 29.12 grams. All right, this one is tin. This one has a mass of 28.99 grams. So it's very similar in mass. This one is zinc. It has a mass of 29.20 grams. Okay, that's pretty similar also. And copper is 29.13 grams. And then lead right here, the smallest one, is 29.11 grams. So what we see from the mass of all of these is they are all about the same. The mass of all of these cylinders is about the same. Okay, so the question is, if the masses are all about the same and the volumes are all different, what does that do to the density? Do you think the density is the same for all of these? Or do you think the density might be different? Well, actually, because the masses are the same and the volumes are different, if either one of these is different, then the density is different. So the density of all of these metals are different. And I looked it up on a chart and I can show you right here. So let's start with the heaviest. The heaviest is the lead. So lead is pretty dense and it has a density of 11.35 grams per cubic centimeter. A little bit lighter, but still pretty dense than lead is copper. Copper has a density of 8.96 grams per cubic centimeter. Now going lighter still, we have tin, like in a tin can. This has a density of 7.31 grams per cubic centimeter. Going lighter still, we have zinc. Zinc is 7.13 grams per cubic centimeter. And the lightest of these metals is aluminum with a density of 2.7 grams per cubic centimeter. So therefore, the densities are all different, and it's simply because the volumes of them were different, but the masses were all the same. I hope you learned something. I hope it helps. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, guys.